What is up, guys? Today I have a very cool video because I'm going to be showing you guys my experience in Hell's Kitchen, a restaurant or a very popular restaurant here in Las Vegas. And so I'm going to be talking about the food, the quality of service, and not to mention also the price. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this. And let's get started with this video. Now, I do want to give a little bit of history about what or who Hell's Kitchen is. Now, according to Wikipedia, Hell's Kitchen is really just an American reality TV series, but it's pretty much, obviously it's hosted by a celebrity chef that we probably all know. It's Gordon Ramsay. If you don't know who this guy is, it's this guy on the screen right here. And he can sometimes be a bit harsh. Now, before, Gordon Ramsay's studio was actually located in a Century Studio over in LA, and that's where the restaurant and the actual, I guess, recording of the season happened with all the chefs and all that stuff. But apparently Gordon Ramsay, or the producers of Hell's Kitchen and Caesars Entertainment here in Las Vegas, decided it would be actually a really good idea to just make a restaurant here at the Strip and record the TV series from that restaurant. That way it's pretty much, if you think about it, a win-win-win for everyone, because Vegas already has tons of traffic. There would be a lot of recognition for that restaurant, not to mention you get a good prize for the winner. Now, in summary, there's a blue team and a red team. That's why you'll see that the restaurant is divided by a blue side and a red side. And pretty much, like I said, each episode there's like a set amount of contenders, normally females versus male. And in a way, it's just, again, you kind of eliminate one person at a time until one remains. And as you guys can see, the winners pretty much become managers, or they lead the restaurant. Now, most of these restaurants actually, for the most part, have been restaurants here in Vegas. So I've been to plenty of these now that I see in Wikipedia, you know, the prices. But today we're going to be focusing mainly on the Hell's Kitchen that was recently opened in 2019. And it's actually quite popular. It's located at the Caesars Palace over in Las Vegas. So first thing you'll see is that it's connected. It's literally on the Strip, so you don't have to go anywhere. It's really on the Strip. Once you walk in, you're greeted by Gordon Ramsay himself. Supposedly this is an actual, I guess, actual size image of him. So that's kind of cool. And then you'll see on the right side all the contestants or all the participants currently at the season. And so it's kind of cool to see, you know, all the people's picture, you know.
So we're at Hell's Kitchen now, and we're gonna check out, this is a menu. We're doing our Valentine's dinner. And so it seems like a good experience so far. They told us to keep our mask on until they bring something to our table. So we're gonna see how the food is and just how it goes. Mainly the food. Right, Lolita?
Right.
Anything you want to say? She got a new haircut today, so she's shy.
Now, the menu itself actually was on your mobile because of the current pandemic. Obviously, you know, they're not issuing or giving you any sort of physical menu. You have to scan it, and then you can see the menu for yourself. I did like that they actually separated the vegetarian vegan menu aside from the other items, since a lot of restaurants don't do this, and this actually makes it easier for those who are vegetarian or vegan. Not that I'm vegetarian or vegan, but I do know people that are, and so that's actually appreciated and taken note of. Now, my wife and I actually wanted to try something that's typical. I didn't want to try the beef Wellington, which is, I guess, their most popular dish, or at least one of the most popular dishes. So she went ahead and ordered that, and then I just went with the regular salmon. And pretty much her dish did come with an appetizer and a dessert. And so we decided to share because I wasn't that hungry. Not to mention, you know, you could actually end up saving just a little bit of money just by splitting dishes between you and your couple or your partner. So, I mean, I normally always do that. Either my wife or myself order something and then we kind of split it, the dessert and the appetizer. So that's what we end up doing in this case. Now, in terms of the things I did like about the restaurant itself, there seems to be private rooms where you could get a more elite or personal experience in the case that you wanted an event. You also have the chefs and the cooks cooking right in front of you, similar to how they do it in the TV show. Obviously, there was no yelling at that time, or not that I noticed. Now, also, I noticed that all the waiters were good looking, or at least this is what my wife said. I don't know if that has something to do with who's hiring or just based on skill, but I guess my wife pointed that out. Also, they will get you a menu with some clippers, so they actually never touch your napkin and they never touch your little QR code for the menu. They actually use like little tweezers, kind of like chopsticks that they just give them to you. So it's, I guess, more sanitary. Also, my wife left the straw trash, because we had a straw, and she opened the straw, and in less than 5 seconds somebody came and picked up that trash, and she didn't even throw it on the floor. It was just on the side of the table, but the service was ridiculously good. Now the waiter, something I did notice was the waiter also waited for my wife to finish her food and then decided to pick up our plates, because I actually finished first. My wife continued eating, but the waiter didn't pick up my plate first, just to, in my eyes, probably not peer pressure her into finishing her food. Now, I thought that was actually quite thoughtful and something well beyond, a good method of thinking, because it's just very psychological in terms of if we pick up her husband's plate, maybe she's going to feel pressured. And so overall, like, the service was really, really good. The moment my wife literally finished, maybe like 5 to 10 seconds, they identified it and they picked up both of our plates. So you do feel like they're watching you consistently. I don't know if it's because now of capacity restrictions, they have more people to look over less customers, but it could just be that this is the way it's always been. Now, also, something we did notice is that my wife's beef Wellington, it was only offered actually in a specific medium rare, which again, it's a little bit rare for my wife. She normally likes it a little more well done. However, she still ate most of it and she was happy with it. Now, I'm assuming that's because that's how the dish is, and if you cook it longer or different, then it might be just not what the dish is. Now, we did end up paying roughly around $150. Pretty much that did include the tip. And so, I mean, again, not a very expensive or a very affordable restaurant to go, especially for two people. That comes roughly to $70 per person. But, and keep in mind that I didn't actually order the appetizer or the dessert for myself. But definitely good food. I loved the service. I would say definitely the service was incredible, and not to mention a quite nice experience to kind of be there and to actually know that that's where they film the actual TV series. So that's kind of nice to experience in a way. So there you guys have it, my review on Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, if you think I missed something, feel free to comment below and let me know. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe since I do more videos about Las Vegas and other reviews. And thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time.